What's going on, internet? Magee Aerial Media coming at you with another lens review, first initial impressions. Today we have the Canon 24-70 f2.8 image stabilized lens to pair up with the Canon R8 that I have that you see there. The reason why I went for the 24-70 is because it does have the image stabilization. You can see right here it has stabilization on and off. With the Canon R8, because the Canon R8 does not have IBIS, and I intend to do a little bit more on the video side. A lot of the video cinematic cameras, none of those cameras have in-body image stabilization. None of them have IBIS because of the wobble that you'll get when at a wide angle in the corners. You'll see some wobbling, so that's why I went with this camera and do more video, and then this lens. Otherwise, if I was doing more photography, then I would go for the 28-70 f2. The f2 to f2.8 might not sound like a big difference on paper, but it's going to let in a lot more light. The only reason why I didn't go with the 28-70 is because it doesn't have the image stabilization. If that had the image stabilization, that would have been the lens that I went for. I always say, spend your money on the glass. It'll last you a lot longer than a body. I actually spent more money on the lens than I did on this, and I got the Canon R8 brand new, if that tells you anything. The L glass is where you want to put your money. It'll stay relevant longer for you in your photography career than a body. There'll be a new Canon body coming out. Sometimes they have a couple releases in a year, so the camera bodies, they don't stay relevant too long. So since I'm doing more video, that's why I went with the R8, a little bit cheaper than the R6 Mark II, and I'm able to use that extra $1,000 or so that I saved from the not getting the R6 Mark II body, and then throw it into some nice glass like the Canon 24-70. So I got a bunch of pictures that I'll be able to show, and then also I want to do some video later, which I'll show as well, with the image stabilization on and off, to see how the difference works with the R8, since it doesn't have IBIS in the body. At the time of filming this, we just hit our 10,000 subscriber count. I can't thank you guys enough. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. So just wanted to give many thanks for supporting the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more just camera tutorials, camera reviews, so if that's something that you're interested in, doing some more drone stuff as well too, coming down the pipeline before the whole remote ID thing becomes in effect, but that's a different story for a different day with the whole remote ID for drones. So if you like, camera, drone, we even do a little bit of the computer stuff for editing, stuff like that. You want to see some more tutorials, you want to see some more reviews, leave the comments, or leave some comments down below on what type of videos you would get the most value out of, and then I'll do my best. If it's reviews like these where I get a new lens, do the unboxing. This was used, so it didn't really have a box, but I do have some unboxing lenses that I did with the R8. Let me know, and we'll try to make that happen for you guys. Once again, many thanks for the 10,000 subscribers. Again, at the time of filming this, we just crossed that threshold. Many thanks. Couldn't have done it without you guys. And let's get into doing the review of some of the image quality when paired with the R8. there's the image quality when it comes to photos, what the 24-70 can get with some shots there from a day at Disney over at Epcot. Now we'll jump into the stabilization test and see how good this works with a handheld. So this is me just holding the lens. I'm zoomed out to 70mm, just focusing on Batman, just walking back and forth slowly here in my room, just taking a couple steps forward and a couple steps backwards. This is with the image stabilization on, so you can see it focusing on the Batman at 70mm, taking a few steps forward and a few steps backwards. Now we'll go ahead and switch the stabilization off, and then same, few steps forward, few steps backward. This is with the stabilization off. This is with stabilization off. Just walking backwards and forwards, handheld, focusing on Batman, and stabilization. We got the stabilization on, focusing on Batman, taking just a couple steps forwards and backwards in my office. And now stabilization off. So you can see the stabilization in the lens does do a lot of work. Alright, that's going to do it for the 24-70mm paired up with the R8 initial impressions lens review. I want to say thank you to the 10,000 people who are subscribed, and if you made it this far in the video, please leave us a like, and also a subscribe is the best way to support the channel, as well as check out the Magee Aerial Media store to pick up any type of merch. It really does go a long way in supporting the channel and putting together videos like these for you guys, as I am a one-man band. So again, thank you, and we'll catch you in the next one.